Okay. I like that. I like that. Fever win. Fever win. We needed that. Welcome back to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the channel. Let's get into this fever win. All right. This is not going to be all peaches and cream. I'm going to let y'all know that right now. This is not going to be all peaches and cream. Let me know right now. Do you want the good or do you want the bad? Y'all want the good first. Okay, let's start with the good. The positive takeaways from this game. One, way to bounce back, Natasha Howard. Natasha Howard, you did your thing. You finished around the basket. I do feel like you shoot it every time you touch it, but you did do your thing today. You had a good game. I'm glad to see you be able to bounce back from some of the public criticism and things like that, and it not cause a snowball effect with your whole game, like we saw it do with people like Melissa Smith. Natasha Howard, you did your thing. Thank God Sophie Cunningham is back. Let's give it up for Sophie Cunningham. Hell of a game. Hell of a game. You brought the energy. You showed your shot-making ability, the hustle. You was everywhere. Love the fact that we got Sophie out there. Love the fact that Sophie was there. The third thing that I say was a good takeaway was the defensive effort. The defensive effort was much better. People was picking up full. People was picking up 3/4. We saw people helping. We saw good rotations. We saw people diving for the ball, getting loose balls. The defensive effort and intensity was there today. Now, the execution's not always there, but the effort was there. The energy was there. That is what we needed. The other good takeaway, obviously, Lexi Hall. I don't know, is it one Lexi, two Lexi, three Lexis, four? I think it's about 6 Lexis on the team. There's no way it's one Lexi Hall getting to all these loose balls. There's no way there's one Lexi Hall getting all these rebounds, drawing all these fouls for these bad picks by Brittany Griner. There's no way it's one Lexi Hall. It got to be like 5, 6 of them out there. Lexi Hall was another positive note. Now, let's get to the negatives. Before I even get there, I will say I'm happy we won the game. We were lucky. We were lucky to win the game. We should have lost with the way this offense looked. Now, obviously, it's going to look clunky, but forget all that. Let's get to the negatives. Stephanie White is ruining Caitlin Clark. Yeah, I said it. Stephanie White is ruining Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark spent 85% of this game as a damn screener. She spent 85% of this game as a screener, standing away from the ball. How do we have the best point guard in the world, the best passer in the league, the best shooter, deep shooter in the league, and we're taking the ball out of her hands? Why are we taking the ball out of, and what? But it was like 8 straight possessions where somebody else brought the ball up the floor, not named Caitlin Clark. We not even getting her the ball after rebounds to push. The best transition player in the league, the best passer in the full court, fast-paced game. We got Lexi Hall bringing the ball up. We got Natasha Howard bringing the ball up. What are we doing? What are we doing? Stephanie White, man, you got to create a pecking order. This is the thing that I will say. After Olympic break, CHRISTIE Sides came to the realization we got a pecking order. It didn't matter who got the rebound. It don't matter who get the rebound. When you get the rebound, you get a ball to Caitlin Clark and you let her push it. That's what this needs to be. We got people getting rebounds and outletting it to Sophie Cunningham when Caitlin Clark is right here. We got people getting rebounds and outletting it to Kelsey Mitchell. What are we doing, man? We got the best point guard in the world. Nobody else should be bringing the ball up the floor. What are we talking about? We got to create there's a pecking order here. Hold on. See, you're not understanding. You're not hearing me, Stephanie White. We had a good thing going before you brought all these ancillary pieces. Okay? We need to stick to the script. They need to figure out how to fit in with what we do. Not us not Caitlin figuring out no. We had a formula. We get rebounds, we give it to Caitlin no matter what. She pushes, she makes decisions. On our best offense is the Caitlin, Aaliyah, ball screen action. We ran none of it. We ran no ball screen action. All Aaliyah Boston touches was her standing at the top of the key as a hub, as you like to say, or her on the block. We ran no Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston ball screens. What are we doing? This offense, we look slow. We look way slower than last year. I just got to keep it real. You are ruining Caitlin Clark. You got her. You are doing what CHRISTIE Sides did at the beginning of last season. That's what you're doing. That is what you're doing. You are taking the ball out of our best playmaker and deep shot maker's hands. Why? You ain't even forcing them. You're not even forcing them to blitz her to get the ball out of her hands yet. We're just going everywhere else. Kelsey Mitchell made a big shot. Kelsey Mitchell she didn't shoot it well. Kelsey Mitchell didn't shoot the ball well. I mean, 7 of 19 for 17 points. That's not good. And granted, Caitlin didn't have her best game, but there's no way in hell Caitlin Clark should be ending the game with 11 shots. Caitlin Clark should be getting a minimum of 15 attempts per game. We got Natasha Howard at 17 shots. Kelsey Mitchell at 19 shots. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on, man. Lexi Hall had the ball in her hands more to make plays than Caitlin Clark did. Let that sink in. Stop this equal opportunity. This ain't no equal opportunity. We got a pecking order, okay? We got our big three, our core four, really, because Lexi Hall, 6 Lexis out there on defense. We got offensively, we have our big three. You guys fill in the blanks. Bro, we running a whole different Caitlin is standing away from the ball. She's not like, what is this off? This offense today didn't even look like the offense from the first 2 regular season games or the preseason games. I've never seen her standing around without the ball this much. Now, I think she has to fight harder, and I don't like the fact that when one person picked her up full court, she just points to the other person to let them bring it up. No, man. Man, this offense looked garbage today. Stephanie White, this offense is garbage. And I also got to keep it real. Hey, DeWanna Bonner got to take a seat. No disrespect. I respect her. I respect her career and her legacy. She got to come off the bench. Lexi Hall needs to be a starter, or Sophie Cunningham needs to be a starter. It's as simple as that. And whichever one of them is not starting, the other one needs to be the first one off the bench. DeWanna Bonner cannot. Now, this is another thing I've realized through these whole first 3 games. DeWanna Bonner cannot play the 3 for this team. They're way too slow with Aaliyah Boston, Natasha Howard, and DeWanna Bonner at the 3, 4, and 5. No. DeWanna Bonner, when she plays, has to play small ball 4. She has to come in at the 4. She has to. Either you take Aaliyah out and you slide Natasha Howard to the 5 and Bonner at the 4, or you pull out Howard and put in Bonner at the 4. You cannot play Bonner at the 3. That lineup is way too damn slow. Way too damn slow. I want the lineup out there with Caitlin, Kelsey, both the blonde bombers, as I call them, Sophie and Lexi, with Aaliyah at the 5. I like to see that lineup at some point. That in the mix of one of the 2 blonde bomb, that lineup, mix in Natasha Howard with that needs to be our group. Okay? That needs to be our group. Another thing why is Sydney Colson coming in the game and that automatically takes Caitlin Clark off the ball? I don't want Caitlin Clark standing in the corner because some goddamn Sydney Colson came in the game. What are we talking about? This is a joke, man. This is a joke. Stephanie White, this offense looks garbage. Now, I know, everybody just start playing. Yeah, I know everybody just start playing together. But the meat and potatoes of what we do is Caitlin with the ball in her hands, Aaliyah Boston, ball screen, Kelsey Mitchell coming off, getting it how she get it. That's the meat and potatoes. You taking the meat and potatoes and turning this into a vegan dish. This ain't that. This ain't that. This is pot roast with some goddamn vegetables and mashed potatoes on top. Come on, man. You changing the whole offense. We ain't signed up for this. Aaliyah Boston's not even involved. Yes, foul trouble, but she was not even involved because Aaliyah Boston's bread and butter is playing out of the short roll with Caitlin Clark. We ran no pick and rolls with Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark. This offense looked garbage. We look slow. You cannot keep starting DeWanna Bonner at the 3. That lineup is too slow. That lineup is garbage. I'm going to be honest. That lineup is garbage. And she's not making any threes, so she don't even stretch. She's not even stretching the floor. She has to come off the bench as the small ball 4. You rotate her and Dantas at the 4 and 5, and you do it like that. You do it like that. You cannot keep forcing DeWanna Bonner to start at the 3. First of all, she can't even move with the 3s. She can't even move really. So she has to go down to the 4 where is less players that are fleet of foot and she can try to use her length. But she can't even move out there with the 3s. They just flying by her. So adjustments got to be made, man. And at the end of the day, like I said, we had a good thing going already. We didn't need you coming in here changing the whole offense. We didn't need, bro. Caitlin, second half of the season, Caitlin was averaging 22 and 9. We didn't need a change on the offense. We needed the defense with the offense we already had. Okay? So I want this to be, and look, if you want to mix in, because the first 2 games, you had some good actions for Caitlin off the ball. You ran none of those this game. None of those was ran. She was screening. She was screening the whole game. She did not, bro. Listen. If we're going to be playing games where Caitlin Clark got the 3rd, the 4th most attempts on the team, we're going to lose a lot of games, and we deserve to. We didn't need, come on. The first thing we need to get in order is, look, when you get the rebound, you outlet it to Caitlin, period. Everybody else, don't even look back for the ball. Run your lanes. Run your lanes. When you get a rebound, you get the ball to 22 and you let her make the decisions from there. And we're going to play fast. That's the first thing. The second thing, when we get in the half court, our first look need to be the Aaliyah, Caitlin Clark pick and roll. You got us doing all this stuff. People going here, going there. People out of place. Everybody looking confused. I know it's early in the offense, but damn, put the ball in our best players' hands. I don't all this equal opportunity shit. We got Sophie Cunningham bringing it up, Lexi Hall bringing it up, Natasha Howard bringing it up. Well, Dantas was brought it up. Like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing, man? It's garbage. That offense is garbage. That offense is garbage. Just like the offense was garbage in Connecticut. Y'all was a great defensive team. Alyssa Thomas made people better. But your offense was garbage. Don't bring that garbage-ass offense over here. We don't need that. We had a good offense already. We had a formula. This is trash. This is trash. Come on, man. Get it together. And we was lucky to win this game. Let's be serious here. Let's be serious here. Brittany Griner fouled out. I don't even know if she had a point. Bro, we was lucky to win this game. We was lucky. Is what it is. Put down in the comments what you think. Let me know if you are enjoying the way this Stephanie White offense is looking. Because by the way I see things right now, I'd rather have CHRISTIE Sides right now. Because at least CHRISTIE Sides woke up and realized, hey, I need to let 22 do what she do on offense. I need to let 22 do her. Stephanie White ain't realized that yet. But you better. Well, you better. Put down in the comments what you think about this offense. Put down in the comments what you think needs to change. We're going against a real team on Saturday. We're going against them ones. This offense ain't going to cut it. You need to put the ball in 22 hands. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel. We see you on the